Hey friends, how are you? Okay, talking about artificial intelligence or AI for small businesses. All our friends who are in small businesses, they are just anxious, unknown about the deep waters of AI. Want to explore more? Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, I've taken a small break apart. Unfortunately, I was lucky to have. Means a small vacation and a small ill health. Great. So let's get further onto this. How is AI comfortable or usable or very easy to use for a small business? What do you think? It's pretty easier, pretty simpler than what you think it is. Okay, now you are a business owner or an aspiring entrepreneur. This video is going to be a game changer for you. We always have a fear of AI that's running around the world. For everything we find that AI is there. Everything the word comes with AI and maybe NLP, that is natural language processing, and all about machine learning. We have been hearing this a lot. Let's dive into the AI revolution in 2025, and more importantly, how you can leverage artificial intelligence to grow faster, work faster and smarter, and thrive in today's very competitive world. Because the AI has come in, a lot of people have started using AI, they have started getting better results, faster results, and also with less effort. You can see, as it was told earlier also, smart work is more important, more capable, more comfortable than hard work. So let's see how we can implement this smart work using artificial intelligence into our systems, into our business, into the way we look at the world, into the way we look at our business, how we can grow that, or the way we plan to strategize the growth plans for us. The way we sit together and think, what is the growth plan? How is the exponential growth that we are going to achieve for us? Yes, let's face it, running a small business in 2025 is really juggling between a million of things. From the customers, to the operations, to the vendors, to the accounts, a lot of things we are juggling around day in and day out. And there are a lot of things that AI can help you achieve with much less effort. Heard it right. Less effort and more output is what AI needs to be used for. It's not something fancy that you can use for the sake of it. It's something that you can plan to implement for reducing your effort, reducing the lag that happens in the deliverables, reducing the overall workforce. This is what is AI should be for. Let me break down that for you. Okay. Firstly, try to automate all the boring and the repetitive tasks. Boring tasks, I mentioned to you, I can assure you, are the tasks which will give you the maximum profits. So you cannot leave them across. You cannot just drop them off the shelf. You need those boring tasks that you have been doing. And those tasks help us get more profits. So on the other way, what we do, or what we should be looking at, is automating these boring tasks so that the boring task remains, it is always being done, and we are always growing on our profits with that. And other than that, there are a lot of repetitive tasks we do. Same thing being done again and again and again and again by multiple people in an organization, by multiple people in your company, by multiple departments. Let's automate those. Very simple, one-liner. Automate all your boring and repetitive tasks, which can improve your health, okay? Which can improve your growth, your profitability, the most important. And over and above, it helps you get a peace of mind and a nice sleep at night. Wouldn't you all like to have that? Okay, here we go. Number 2, personalize your customer experiences, which is very difficult to do manually. As the number of customers grow, you need more people to do that personalization. And every people cannot be you. Never expect that. Never dream of that. Different people have different capabilities, different experiences. They have been brought up in different culture, different environment, and different level of learning and schooling. So they can never be the same. So use AI to personalize the customer experiences. What happens here? Every customer gets a personalized experience with your culture, your kind of work nature embedded into that. It looks like you are personally being connected to each of the customer and enhancing the experience. That sounds interesting, really. Then the major part that we do is we take decisions on and off every day, in and out. Most of the decisions we take by our emotional mind. A few decisions we take by logical, because we don't have real-time consolidated and informative data that we can use for taking a logical decision. So many a times it converts into emotional decisions. And some of the decisions may be right, but some may be wrong. That always happens. But in this scenario where you use more of your emotions to take a decision, a good percentage of your decisions go wrong, not because your emotions are not right, but because your emotions are connected to the day, to the environment, to the moods you are on, to the stability of the brains and minds at that particular day, that particular stage of time. There are a lot of dependencies in this. And these dependencies are many times are uncontrollable. It's a human nature. We cannot control the problems that happen at our home, the issues that crop up in office. Many things can be controlled, but many things grow our or boost up our energy levels or bring down our energy levels, and that in turn affects our emotions. You know, every day, how many times you have been happy, unhappy, sad, angry, all these emotions. And you start taking decisions with that emotions which is present and which is on the hype at that particular point of time. Never expect them to be right. You also know, I also know. All the decisions taken emotionally are never right. There's a saying, you can take a decision at a drop of a hat, but it also is in parallel, is in connection with the state of mind and the state of emotions that you have at that particular time. So let's start taking decisions with proper real-time data. And the decision with data is always helpful because you know the past, you can predict the future, and that's where AI helps you out. This sounds interesting? And finally, you can save cost with all this. And every cost that's saved is faster growth. And with faster growth and saved cost, you have more profitability. Why do you and me work for a business, create a business? Why do you and me work throughout our life to grow the business? It's for profitability. End of the day, it's for profitability. For charity, we don't do a business. We do a business to grow, to earn money, to get profits, to get more and extra profits. And that extra profits help us do charity in the society, helps us do something additionally wow for the customer, keep the customer happy and more than happy that they are ready to recommend you to sometime else, stay in the top of the mind of the customers, and that's the end goal. The final one end goal you ask as it drips down the funnel is profitability. Don't you all want profitability? Do you want to increase your profitability? Show me someone who says, no, I'm not doing business for my profitability, I am doing business for charity. There is no one. Charity is a different organization. He may run a no-profit, non-profit organization. He will not run a business for that. And now, the best part of all of this is, for AI integration, you don't need a tech degree. You don't need to be a technical guy, a BTech. You don't need to be that. You don't need a massive budget. You can start off with what you have as a budget. You can start off with the knowledge you have, with the experiences you have gained by running this business. AI is at many times designed to be plug and played into your small businesses. Many times the small things just plug in and it starts working. A small part, you start generating more and more satisfaction, more and more real time, more and more stable data. Slowly you start removing the repetitive data, or you start removing multiple entries of repetitive things from that same kind of data being entered in by multiple people. You join all the hubs, all the data you have into one. Those are small things that you need to know. So you need to worry that you need to be a technologist, you need to know so much of rocket science to go into AI. You want a massive budget, like big budget for that. You cannot afford that. Oh, don't worry about this. It's not that. Those days are gone. AI has become affordable to everyone, each and every small player. You must have used ChatGPT, many of you, or 90% plus must have used ChatGPT, and the remaining 10% who are not used, start use the freeware. You have a free version, use it. See how it helps you. Get on to a paid version, you will have more options. You can slowly automate things. You can take help for slowly creating plugins or ChatGPTs for your being your personal assistant, for being an assistant to your accounts team. Small things. Then start integrating into the data that you have in your organization. There are 5 ways that AI can supercharge your small businesses. Now, if I say 5 ways, you will say, hey, there are a lot of things. I'll tell you the practical ways you can do that. Number 1, use chatbots for customer service. So simple, no? So easy. Let customers get highly interactive, highly personalized information, data, connection at any point of time in a day, 24/7 into 365. Isn't that your dream? Customers trying to come to a website late night and trying to know something, he get the real-time information, personalized information connected to the data you have with him. That's personalized data. Create chatbots for that. Use maybe ChatGPT or any of the things to schedule appointments or respond immediately with your customers' personal data, with his likings. So simple. Try with that, number 1. Number 2, automate marketing. You want to send personalized images or personalized emails and personalized ads to be shown. Use tools for emailing like MailChimp, Jasper, SendGrid, Sendinblue, a lot of things. Then analyze the customer behaviors, who all are responding to your mails, who are connecting, clicking on that and coming to your website. Get a data, real-time data output of that, and try customizing the messages for them. That's nice. Okay, so number 1 is AI chatbots for your customer service. Number 2 is automating your marketing, your email sending, your messaging. Automate those with personalized content for your customers that you like and what the customers like. That's the most important part. Number 3 is your inventory management. Inventory is the biggest hurdle for any company that has a manufacturing or a distribution or a retail business. You have lots of inventory. You don't know the status of that. You don't know how much is good, what is gone waste, how much is available, what is the red level, what was the sale of a particular item in the last 1 month or the last year, the same month, to know what trend you can expect. No ideas. Automate those. Get your products on those. And with that, avoid overstocking. And you get proper alerts before you run out of stock. This is the most important part. Else what happens? The sales guys go, he sells the product, he gets the PO for that, and you find that you don't have the product with you. Then all the problems start cropping up. Or you have so much of product lying in your warehouses and the money is blocked in that and it's not sellable. Those are the major problems. Don't you feel that? Automate those. Get into a system. Get this into a single database and create the kind of management information systems, the kind of reports you need. Simple. So easy. Doesn't it feel like that? Yeah. And the next most important is smarter hiring. The major problem that we all entrepreneurs and business owners face is with hiring. We hire maybe out of emotions, maybe out of liking his face, or just because someone has been recommended, you want to take him in, not knowing where to place him, number 1, and not knowing whether he is fit, He has the capability, he has the character set to sit in the place and work for the work they are giving him. That's a real mismatch. And these mismatches cost you a lot. Your hiring process costs you. Then bringing this guy on board, training him, getting him online 2 months, 3 months, that cost him. Then you find either you have to fire him or he drops and goes. And then again comes the cycle of hiring where you take 2-3 months to get a people with that gap of 3 months where you have nobody to work on that. These are the major things that you can try to automate or create a system where you know how many people are there for a particular job role or type within your database, or who are available for you, is within your budget, has the kind of expertise you need, and has the kind of attitude and character that you're looking at. And they are ready and they are a fit for your company culture, or we say core values. The core values of the company, unless someone fits into that, they create a rubble in the whole system. It's like waves coming up and down in a sea. The whole company starts hallowing in between. And I'm sure you're not looking at those. Let's streamline those. Start AI to basically see how you can filter out the hundreds of resumes you get. Great. Now, after hiring and implementation of hiring with AI, there comes the next thing. The major and important and the most effective part of any business owner, any entrepreneur, any startup is about taking decisions that are data driven and not emotional driven. And this is where we can use AI dashboards, like you can use Power BI to connect to your database, pick up the data, or you can create a small front end with AI integrated, wherein as a business owner you have the option to ask questions in natural language. Can you tell me, for example, which is the item that's been lying in my inventory for the last 6 months and not sold? And it creates a graph and gives it to you. Does it feel like it's a fantasy world? No. We have created a system like this for ourselves. We can share with you. And that's what we do. And this will help you save money, time, and energy in taking the smart and right decisions and optimizing things. I'm sure this is the most important part for your growth strategy, for the exponential growth you're looking at. You need something that will give you data the way you want. You can ask and take data in a formatted graph. Exciting. Now, what is exactly AI? Nothing. Simple animations that churn data within itself, understand your language, convert into machine language, and gives the data that you want. It's so simple. Nothing else. Do you feel stuff? Think over. Do you feel stuff? No. It just stands, it's artificial intelligence. It's like a minuscule part of a human brain made by machines and human beings. They take in lot of data like your brain takes. They process it and gives you back the output the way you want. Now, the way I am speaking is today basically an intelligence of a brain. And same way, now any artificial intelligence is a combination of capturing the, going to a database, picking out the data, playing around with it, getting what you want. And once that is done, there is something called machine learning. This data set or this intelligence learns itself as you keep on going ahead. Once it learns from the data, it keeps on getting better and better and giving you the kind of inputs that you need, or the outputs that you are dreaming of or you are expecting the system to give you. The next thing is understanding human language. The way I speak, if the system starts understanding me and giving me the outputs the way I want, that's what is NLP, natural language processing, understanding human language. Automation, the fourth thing. Automation is doing things on autopilot. You give it a set of instructions, first do this, then do this, then do this, and send it across to this guy. And this system takes first item, finishes it, passes to second item, finishes it, passes out with third item, and fourth it sends to an email. That's all. Many of the AI things, small things, you need not code. You can use it as drag and drop, as just implementing things, small things. Only you need some kind of support, some kind of human intelligence who can help you do that with their expertise, is for putting up a whole system wherein everything is automated and everything is connected to a single database. It's like setting up a big umbrella and everybody coming under it. So they talk to each other, they understand each other. What one guy talks, the other guy knows. It need not be repeated, those kind of environments. But let me be real with you. It's not magic. There are some bumps, it's not magic. There are small bumps, that's all. You need a small learning curve. You need some time to test the tools. Some employees may resist change. That's normal. We all know employees always resist change. That's the culture. That's the nature of them. And so what do? Start small, pick one area, let the results speak, and then involve your team into that. They all start using it. Put it in a positive way that it's for the betterment and the growth of the company and achieving the goals wherein the employees to achieve, they also win along with us. Put in the scenario of win-win-win. Let the employees know, let your customers know that we follow win-win-win. That the customers win, the employees win, and the company wins. When all three wins, life is good for all of us. All are happy, and there is energy in the system. Don't you feel this is something that you can look at? Think over the weekend. Let's see. Now, what is coming in 2025 for you? I will come up again in the next video. Let's catch up.